Advocate Anjali Awasthi, a comprehensive script-style review and analysis of the 17th December 2025 episode and future predictions. Part 1. The detailed script-style review, episode date 17th December 2025. Scene 1. The Thakur Mansion, interior, night. The atmosphere is thick with malice. Chandraman, the primary antagonist, stands by the window, his eyes reflecting a cold, predatory light. Mehak stands opposite him, her face a mask of terror and disbelief. Chandraman, his voice a low growl. You think a few legal papers can stop me? I am going to kill Anjali Awasthi. I won't allow a single scratch to come to Yuvraj. Mehak, trembling. This is madness, Chandraman. Anjali is just doing her job. You can't just... I will tell her. I will warn her about what you're planning. Mehak turns to leave, her pace frantic. Suddenly, Kavya steps out from the shadows, blocking her path. Chandraman moves with surprising speed, grabbing Mehak's arm. Chandraman, you're going nowhere. Kavya, take her inside. Lock her up if you have to. Kavya nods obediently, dragging a protesting Mehak into an inner room. The door slams shut with an ominous thud. Scene 2. The living area, continuous. Yuvraj is sitting on a sofa, looking agitated but hopeful. Chandraman approaches him, placing a heavy hand on his shoulder. Chandraman, listen to me, Yuvraj. We aren't just going to hurt her, we are going to erase her foundation. We will destroy the Basti. We will make every single one of those people homeless. Yuvraj, and Anjali? That's the best part. We will frame the narrative so that the Basti people believe Anjali's ego caused this. Then, we expose the scandal between Abhay and Anjali. Her reputation will be in the gutter. You have my word. You will walk free and she will be ruined. Scene 3. Sadhika's room, night. Sadhika sits on her bed, her face illuminated by the glow of her smartphone. She is the ultimate puppet master, weaving a web of jealousy. She dials Gini. Sadhika, into phone, voice dripping with fake concern. Gini, have you heard? I've bought the Basti. Anjali and her people are going to be on the street soon. Gini, from the other end, sharp. Why are you telling me this, Sadhika? Sadhika, smirking, because of what happened next. Abhay found out and he told Anjali right to her face that he doesn't care. He said he'll buy a flat and live with Anjali after they get married. He's ready to abandon everything for her. Gini, screaming, that's impossible. He wouldn't. Sadhika, believe what you want, Gini, but while you're sitting there, Anjali's planning her new home with your husband. Sadhika hangs up. She looks at the phone and whispers to herself. Gini is the snake. Anjali is the mongoose. I'll just sit back and watch them tear each other apart. Scene 4. Anjali's residence / the Basti. Night. Anjali's phone rings. It's Gini. The moment Anjali picks up, Gini's venomous voice pours through the speaker. So, Advocate Anjali Awasthi, the principled woman, is now a homewrecker, planning to move into a flat with my husband. Anjali, confused. Gini, what are you talking about? Who told you this? Gini, Sadhika told me. Don't try to play innocent. I will not leave you, Anjali. I will destroy you before you take a step into that flat. Gini cuts the call. Anjali immediately dials Sadhika. Anjali, angry. Sadhika, what lies are you feeding Gini? Why did you tell her Abhay and I are moving into a flat? Sadhika, coolly. I'm not lying, Anjali. Abhay said it himself. He said if his family doesn't accept you, he'll leave the house for you. Here, talk to him yourself. Sadhika hands the phone to Abhay, who is standing nearby. Anjali, Abhay, what is this nonsense? Abhay, it's not nonsense, Anjali. I love you. If the Basti is gone, I will take care of you. We will live together in a flat. What's wrong with that? Anjali, coldly. Everything is wrong with that. To me, you are Gini's husband. Nothing more, nothing less. Stop this obsession. Anjali cuts the call, her heart racing. Abhay stands frozen. Sadhika leans in, whispering in his ear. You need to buy that flat, Abhay. If you want her, you need to be prepared to leave this house. Scene 5. The Basti entrance, later that night. The peaceful night is shattered by the sound of heavy boots and jeep engines. Damodar arrives with Gini and a dozen armed goons. Pradeep and Stepney, the Basti's local protectors, step forward. Pradeep, Gini ma'am, what is this? Why are these men here? Damodar, pushing them aside. Get out of the way, trash. Stepney tries to protest, but a goon pulls out a gun and presses it against his forehead. The Basti residents scream and retreat. Damodar, if anyone moves, they die. This land belongs to us now. Pradeep manages to slip away into the shadows, running towards Anjali's house to raise the alarm. Episode ends. Part 2. Character and Plot Analysis, The Psychology of the Conflict. The 17th December episode serves as a masterclass in psychological warfare. The writers have shifted the conflict from the courtroom to the personal and physical space of the protagonist. 1. Chandraman's desperation. Chandraman is no longer acting as a calculated businessman or a protective father, he is acting as a criminal. His decision to kill Anjali signifies that the legal battle has become so deadly for Yuvraj that only the physical elimination of the prosecutor remains an option. His plan to frame Anjali for the destruction of the Basti is particularly cruel, as it targets Anjali's only source of emotional support, her community. 2. Sadhika's the chaotic neutral. Sadhika's role has evolved into the Agni man, the one who fans the flames. She doesn't necessarily want the Basti gone for profit, she wants the drama. By instigating Gini, she ensures that Gini acts as the dirty hand for the Thakurs, keeping her own hands relatively clean. Her manipulation of Abhay's unrequited love is a tactical move to alienate Anjali further from any potential allies. 3. Abhay's delusional love. Abhay is a tragic character blinded by obsession. He mistakes Anjali's professional integrity for something personal. By suggesting they live together in a flat, he insults Anjali's character, which is exactly what the villains want. He's inadvertently helping his father and Gini by providing them with the scandal they need to ruin Anjali's reputation. 4. The Basti as a character. The Basti is not just a setting, it represents Anjali's soul and her struggle for the underprivileged. By attacking the Basti, Damodar and Gini are attacking Anjali's identity. The use of guns and physical intimidation marks a point of no return in the series, transitioning from a legal drama to a high-stakes action thriller. Part 3. The upcoming episode script, prediction for 18th December 2025. Scene 1. The Basti, continuous from previous. The night air is filled with the smell of kerosene. Gini stands in the center of the Basti, looking like a vengeful goddess of destruction. Gini, to her goons, burn it all. If she wants a home, let her find it in the ashes. The goons begin to throw torches onto the thatched roofs. Flames erupt instantly. Screams of women and children echo through the narrow lanes. Scene 2. Anjali's entry. Anjali rushes out, her eyes widening at the sight of the fire. She doesn't cry, she acts. She sees a main goon, Damodar's right-hand man, trying to douse a doorway in petrol. With the agility of someone who has fought for her life before, she grabs a heavy wooden staff and knocks the container out of his hand, pinning him to the ground. Anjali, voice booming over the roar of the fire. You think fire can stop the truth? Scene 3. The phone confrontation. Anjali keeps her foot on the goon's chest and pulls out her phone, dialing Gini. Gini answers, laughing. Gini, enjoying the warmth, Anjali? Anjali, look closely at your screen. I've sent you a photo. I have got your main man. He's going to be my star witness. You wanted to burn the Basti to keep me away from the mandap. Well, now you won't be going to the mandap. You'll be going to a 6x6 jail cell for arson and attempted murder. Gini, her laughter dying. You have no proof I ordered it. Anjali, the GPS on his phone, the recorded calls on his device, and the testimony he will give when I am done with him will be all the proof I need. Get ready, Gini. The fire you started is going to burn your future. Scene 4. The Thakur mansion, later. Chandraman receives the news of the failed complete destruction and the capture of their man. He is livid. Sadhika, sipping tea, unfazed. I told you, Chandraman, Anjali Awasthi isn't just a lawyer, she's a fighter. You brought a knife to a gunfight and she brought the law. Scene 5. The Basti morning. The fire is out, but the damage is visible. Anjali stands among the charred remains of a few huts. The residents gather around her, looking defeated. Anjali, to the people, they took our roofs, but they haven't taken our voices. Today we don't just file a case for Yuvraj, we file a case for every brick they tried to burn. In the distance, Abhay arrives with a set of keys, the keys to the flat. He approaches Anjali. Anjali, look, it's over here. Come with me. I have the flat ready. Anjali looks at the keys, then at the homeless families, and finally at Abhay. She throws the keys into the smoldering embers of a nearby fire. If you want to help Abhay, stand in the witness box against your father. Otherwise, stay out of my sight. Fade out. Part 4. Future plot analysis and thematic trajectory. As we move towards the final weeks of 2025, Advocate Anjali Awasthi is heading towards a trial by fire, literally. 1. The legal counterattack. Anjali will likely use the arson attack to fast-track the proceedings against Yuvraj. By linking the attack on the Basti to the intimidation of a court officer herself, she can push for non-bailable warrants against Chandraman and Gini. This moves the plot from a simple criminal case to a systemic battle against the Thakur family's hegemony. 2. Gini's ultimate downfall. Gini's obsession with the mandap, the wedding, will be her downfall. Her desperation to marry Abhay and secure her status has led her to commit a felony. The irony is that the more she tries to push Anjali away, the more she forces Abhay to choose Anjali's side, not out of love, but out of a sense of moral guilt. 3. The role of Mehak. Mehak is currently a damsel